Hello and welcome to the stream. Today we're returning to Factorio Industries. Where we left off last time was we had recently rescued the Gladys core. If I can find it again in my inventory. Here it is right here. From a crashed piece of the ship. We were trying to see what to do with it. Now I'm not sure, but I think we might just have to insert it into perhaps one of these labs. Nope, not one of those labs. Then perhaps the lab on the other piece of the ship that's way over to the southeast. And if not, I'll do a little bit more looking into what it's going to take. But I think that might be what we have to do with it, because it is used in some research. So this research here allows us to make more Gladys cores, but this one here requires them. And as far as I can tell, those are the only ones that require the Gladys cores. Some of them require the HAL cores. Some require a couple other things. The only other idea was, like, it says something about researching robotics, but construction robotics is the first one, and there's not actually any Gladys cores in here. So I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. Hey, Fazy, and welcome to the stream. Let's see if we can put this into this lab. So this one doesn't necessarily take it either. Well, I think we could probably take a few more researches. Worst case, like we said before, we could always undo some of these. We don't have that much more red-only research. Let's just go ahead and take those. I really want those fast inserters anyway. And so let's do that. I also want to keep working on our kind of mall area so that we can work on... Still don't understand how these work. So that we can work on the on the actual bus. Get some signs going on the bus and whatnot. So let's make a few more of these. Just because I want to see if I can figure out why they're not saying how much power they actually need. How much power they're actually producing, how much power the base is actually needing. Well, it's definitely not needing any more than about 5.8, 5.9 megawatts, because we're not drawing any extra having put these burners. Actually, they're not even burning. Why are they not burning? They have fuel. Okay, they're just flaring. Oh, no, power pulse. Huh. That'll do it. Okay, so yeah, we're still only using that much. And these are 1.8, so what we had was producing enough. I don't know why that bar's not showing. The only other things that I saw were... Let me find them again. Somebody's name. That's Gladys cores. That's interesting that didn't show up when I searched for Gladys. This guy, Gordon Freeman. Got me if you see anything else. And then there's HAL cores here. Gordon Freeman's over there again. I saw Gordon Freeman up. There's Gladys cores here. I think that's it. So why is that researched? How did that get researched? Maybe because we got that far in the quest? Interesting. Okay, so let's go back over here and work on our bus some more. Run on the belts, save some time. But I think that's kind of going to be the little bit of focus for this episode, is working on not only, let's see, do trees and rocks, not only kind of more to do with the mall here, but also just expanding the bus a bit. I want to get rid of some of these trees. And we'll eventually also build the wood-based green circuits array. Well, run out of something for science? I bet you we did. No, not there. There. No, it's still going. Just slowly. Okay. So let's see. Inserters. So inserters are also cumulative. So we need burner inserters to make yellow inserters. I don't know what you were asking that in reference to, but the MSI quests are kind of based on, somewhat based on the technologies. Yeah, that's why we had to unlearn the last time the radars and something else in order to research, in order to continue on to the next quest, because they got stuck by the research. Alright, so these require burner inserters, these require yellows, these require blues. So if we kind of just lay this out, I need to make some more regular assembly machines. Could use the blue ones, I suppose. Now I don't want to make it too far away because I want to try and keep this stuff a little bit close. But if we go burners, then we go to yellows, and then yellows split off to red and blue. And then blues are probably still used for purple and color the stacks, whatever the stacks are. Green. And then those go to white. I suspect that's still the case. We could look at FNEI. We do have the technology. Okay, so the whites are crafted with the stacks. Stacks are crafted with the fast ones. Fast ones are crafted with the yellow ones. Yep. So the recipes don't change except for you need burners in order to make yellows. So the burners take motors and iron sticks, so I need to make iron sticks locally. The yellows need electric motors. If this were red, the reds need plates and sticks. Hey Lana, welcome. Oh, you're right, I didn't. I was distracted by the MSI stuff and didn't post in the links channel. Oopsie. Suppose I still could. Alright. Posting it out just in case there's somebody else who might not have noticed otherwise. Alrighty, so figure that out eventually, I guess. See, the thing that I'm kind of bothered by is the fact that I don't know with that Gladys core exactly when I need to be doing kind of the different quests in MSI, and what is the limiting factor, because AAI is kind of messing with it a little bit, which is kind of weird to me because I think AAI is one of the dependencies for the space exploration mod, and MSI supports space exploration. So it's a little bit confusing. I'm not sure. Oh, you had that fierce commute though, Lana, so you might have a problem, you know, making it to the office on time. Did the sound warble? It could have been me warbling. So sticks and motors. So we need to make sticks locally. Somehow. I'm just kind of laying this out right now just as what we need. Then we need the electric motors. And we need more sticks. And plates. Yeah. And then here we're going to need the green circuits. and more plates. If we look at what we need for... Oops, end usage. Need more electronic circuits there. We need gears in both kinds of circuits there. Then we need more circuits here. So the circuits are used for everything blue inserters and above. So perhaps having those kind of come in across a bit like this would be useful. The blues need plates, so maybe having plates come up in the middle here would be useful, because these also need plates, and we could put the sticks maybe over here instead, because we need the sticks here and here. So maybe actually those could still be, well, they're going to pick up off of this belt, so maybe they're down a little bit further and they get kind of split onto a cross belt a little bit here, because of the crudeness of this drawing and the fact that I haven't had time to make it to scale or to paint it. Oh, cool. Good for an interview. And hey, Kelsey, welcome to the stream. So circuits there, more plates, so plates can go up. I already forgot, do the circuits only, circuits only. Circuits only. Okay, so this would work, because the plates end here, the circuits go into these, and then the plates can continue up to there and stop. So I need to widen this, because I of course didn't do that when I laid it out. These might actually only need one gap though, but I should probably do the 3 gap just to be safe, because I may use these belts for stuff later on. Let's turn those guys off. For now. There. And I'm going to actually move the whole thing up too. Blue. I think these can direct insert. So if we have a plates belt coming in like this, we can run the... They're in the wrong spot, but if we can run the sticks this way and the sticks this way, I don't think I can put it like in the middle, because we need to have... we need to have both the sticks and the inserters, the yellow inserters in the middle. So... my voice is quiet. I don't know, I'm peaking pretty high on the meter here. Maybe the music is just too high. Or maybe... maybe I left the hold music going. Sorry about that. That is louder. I left it going. How's that sound now? Better? And this can go here. Then here. Yeah, so the in-game music isn't actually even playing right now. It's turned on, but it's just randomly not playing. But what you were hearing was my kind of hold music, my countdown music. I forgot. I am that guy. Forgets things. We could also put this here. We actually, ironically, need to make some inserters here. But if I put... Does that really help me any, though? Not really. We could, though. We could stagger these. Like that. And then I could actually direct insert. See, so if I have a belt here of motors and electric motors, I actually only need to go this far. Interesting. I've dropped 2.1% of my frames. That's not like a significant amount. I don't know. I know, Phasian or Kelsey, are you guys getting any lag issues with my videos? I don't know. Okay, so if we do both the motors there, we do iron plates here. Those can be direct inserted. Those can be direct inserted. Like that. I don't know. Yeah, because everything's in the green on my end. I'm looking around. Yeah. Yeah, I'm steady now. It's holding steady now at 2%. I haven't dropped any more. Like, it's like 763 frames dropped since I started. Whenever that was. And I'm not surprised if my connection does go a little weird sometimes. Fix and then motors. So the motors can come in from here. Then you need the electric motors. And some of these guys. There, and then we can have a box here and an outserter there. I don't know, 4 stacks of those maybe. Yeah, Michigan Internet. Interesting. I suppose that could be the frames that I dropped. I'll try and keep an eye on it and see if I'm dropping them consistently or not. And then output boxes here for those two. Of course, now we're out of yellow inserters. Kind of like that. You need the plates from here and the yellow inserters from here. You're going to need some of this stuff. With that stuff. Then you need some of this stuff. There, there, there. That, and that. I think that covers pretty much everything. So before we actually do this, let me move it. I think that'll be a good... I should move it up a little bit more. Keep it away from the thing, Wally. I think right there will be good. It gives us a little bit of room between them if we need to run more belts in between. Out of nanos already. Of course we are. That's the next array I need to make. That. Okay, so this will be a belt of green circuits. This is a belt of split motors that I can't draw in a straight line. And this is a belt of iron. Right, we need more of these guys. Look at that. Fancy. Okay, so start with the iron, because that's right here. And then the split sets of motors. We didn't get the other ones onto the bus yet. I need to run those to the bus. But those can start feeding in there while we're fixing these. Yeah, maybe I did have an internet glitch that just happened to be in clumps. Let's see. Let's do that, I think. So right now these are both just on one side, and that'll be resolved And that doesn't work. It'll work. Let's do it one more. Like that. Okay, so those are just on one side right now, but they'll be resolved once I expand those arrays. But we don't really have the supplies to expand those arrays yet anyway. And then this will be green circuits. I think I'll halvesies this because oh, we need red circuits eventually too. So I will go halvesies on this one. Oh, that's too far. Green circuits. We have belts. I can just loot the belt chest. We have lots of belts. Wow, we have lots of... So why do these not... Oh, because the red inserters have lower priority. That's why, for example, in KOS's belt array, she has a chest with 1 stack of belts in it. So that they all have the same export priority. What are you waiting on? Oh, you're done anyway. Alright, well, it doesn't matter then. We have lots of belts now. Yeah, so it's kind of a combination of a few mild game changer mods. I mean, like, if you can see here, the belts take these motors instead of taking gears. The gears are made, or the motors are made with gears and plates. So it kind of just adds an extra layer of complexity here, but not like ridiculously complex like I just did a whole belt. Not ridiculously complex like some mod packs are. So each one of those kind of core mods either adds a little bit of complexity or they're an add-on. They have side quests in Mining Space Industries, which is a quest-based mod. So that is at least a basic inserter array. Missing a couple of inserters though, of course. Let's see, I probably want 4 of those as well. And that's also going to have problems, but I'm not as concerned about that one. Only 1 stack of these. For now, I'll just limit all these to 1 stack. This one. Oh, that was probably supposed to be for the blues. They're fine over there. Okay, so the reds have a lower priority, but they kind of always do. Oh no, they need plates. That's their problem. There we go. Okay. I like to always make sure everything's working. So I did drop 16 frames, Lana, probably when you posted that caboose. If you saw a blip there, because I'm at 779 now. So I am dropping a few. Maybe I need to do something about my internet. Who knows? Everybody's getting made? Yes. Okay. So the yellow inserters are a bottleneck, but they're always a bottleneck. So what else do we want to make? Oh, you were just using it as an example. Okay. So what else do I want to make right now in the mall? I think the next right now is assembly machines. So we need motors, and plates, and bricks. Gears, and electric motors, and the burner assembly machines. Yep. No, I'm wired in. Doesn't mean anything, but I'm wired in. Oh, you're on wireless. Ooh. Okay. Wonder what... Blue assembly machines take... Ooh, Gladys assembly machine. Must be built near the Gladys. Interesting. Did we see those in the search here? We did. They come with this red circuit recipe. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, back to what we were at. There's even more. Freeman's assembly machine and assembly machine 3. Okay. Oh, I wonder, we only have burner labs too, so I wonder if we need the electric labs to take some of the other, wireless. What am I talking about? The other modules. I'll have to see. That might be it. No, because the one that was in the ship, the crashed ship, is a electric lab. Modified, but electric lab. I don't know. Let's see. Crafting these needs more circuits. More electric motors. Motors and gears. Plates, motors, and bricks. If we could bring a belt of bricks into here, we could assemble assembly machines up here. Plates and motors and bricks. And then gears and electric motors. We put them like that. The gears being over here, just direct feeding the gears in. Bring the bricks up and next to the circuits here, run them across. And the motors here, the electric motors here. And then the only thing these guys needed was green circuits, which are down here. We could flip this upside down. Because I don't know where I'm going to get into these. Maybe I'll just have a bot-based mill at that point for these. I don't know how many of these we're going to need either. I need to take those recipes out. Recycling ones can actually come out because I don't want those showing up. So we could also reverse this though. Put those up there and put the assembly machines 2 assembled down here. And then that way they're adjacent to these circuits that are here anyway. That sounds like it might be a good idea. Hey look, they're using some of the green circuits. Hey look, we have inserters being made. Okay, gears go in. Maybe we'll do 2 of those out. And then we need to run... Probably wasn't such a great idea to put all of this here clustered together. Yeah, let's change something maybe. Yeah, and then we can take this out up to here, like that. We need them all the way up there. Also need the plates, so we need to go underground here, back up. Plates, motors, and then we'll bring the bricks across somehow. I don't want these in a box, I just want them direct inserted. You need this and gears. We got the gears already. I want these in a box though. And I want these in a box. Maybe we want some space here between these two. Forgot already what they needed. Steel as well. Okay, so if we space these out some. 1, 2, 3. There. Of course you are. No. My filtered one. Keep forgetting we need to do nanobots. So then if we put a box here and a box here, we can insert like this, and then output there. And I think that'll work. We just need to bring in the bricks, and then once we need these, we'll need to bring in the steel for that. Let's go get some bricks. The only bricks we have right now are going to green circuits, but I can split them off down the bus here onto maybe 1, 2, 3, maybe this one right here. Could be like stone bricks, and a couple other things. Maybe coal. Not sure what else. So put the bricks here. And then we'll have the stone here as well. Of course I did. And I'll bring some stone onto the bus a little bit. We need to do the same kind of thing there as we did here. Make it here. Need more undergrounds. I know I have some in the mall area, but I'll just make a few to get myself back up there. Oh, one more. There. Alright, so now power poles. You get a power pole. You get a power pole. You both get power poles. Let's see how that works. We need one more. Maybe we can move this one here. There we go. We actually don't need 2 of these yet. Oh, we need 2 of these first. Head it backwards. How about like that? That's better. Oh man, is that slow? Let's get some blue inserters. Carved out on. Oh. Well, I messed that up. Let's see, how can we change this? Just punch the microphone, sorry about that. Nanobots are like Pringles. You go over there. You can come down here. Back in there. No, that doesn't work either. This has to go no further than that. Power. There. So I need someplace else to put the yellow inserter's output box. Instead, I don't know what you just picked up and put down. If I instead put the red inserters box here, this, do that, shift this up one, put the yellow inserters here. 4 stacks. Okay. I think everybody's alive again. Some of them are slow, but alas, that's how it works. Oh yes, we have stuff. So let me also throw these guys in there. And we only need a stack of those. Probably. Okay, so we have those stuffs. Let's do the nanobots before I forget once again. Oh, we need stone for nanobots, so let's go do the stone before I do the nanobots, before I forget again. I should have lined this up so that these were right in here. Oh well. Right, so I want to change the way this works. Got lots of stone now. I'm going to put stone on this pass-through. And it needs... Right, trees, you need to die. I have no idea what I was doing, what I was trying to figure out here. Iron, that, copper. I think it's one of these. Okay, so now we have stone. So nanobots' raw materials are stone, iron, and copper. If we brought in another belt here... No, I don't want it here. I don't think I want it here. Of copper. Maybe we could just do them up there. Over here. Maybe over here would be good. I brought a belt of copper and steel. I'm sure we'll need steel eventually here. Oh, that's right. I have the copper only in green circuits right now. Instead of running another underground all the way down there, let's do a little trick here. I mean, eventually I'm going to have separate copper smelting for the bus, but I always borrow from green circuits for a while. Looks like we're borrowing the stone from green circuits too. You go there, steel comes in there, and then copper can go there. Okay. So, these take iron sticks and repair packs. Repair packs take stone, iron plate, and copper plate. Iron plate here. We'll have stone momentarily right here. So the repair pack should be assembled right here. And then iron sticks can be assembled out here. Or we'll find something else to use these for as well. No. The repair packs go here. The nanobots go here. And then the sticks can go up here. And I'm not going to bother spacing them out any. Out of belts again. How do we go through 500 belts already? Oh, let's see. Well, undergroundy. I want the repair packs to come out. Oh, maybe I will underground these instead. There. And then I can have a box for repair packs and a box for nanobots. Do like a stack of repair packs. Do a bunch of nanos. Repair packs go that way, nanos come this way. Repair packs need those. Those and those. What happened to our iron supply? Oh, we're just eating it up with the arrays. Then you need these. Put them in there. Power poles. One of you. One of you. Can I move that one up? No, I don't think I can. Be there instead. That. Yay, nanobots. F3. Alright. Progress. What else do we want to automate just yet? I probably won't automate labs. I'll probably just handcraft those. Oh, have fun, Kelsey. Or good luck, or whichever it ends up being. I think we could do pipes. Something like this. I always get irritated when there's not enough pipes because they're all getting consumed by the undergrounds. So I think I'm going to try it. That's not going to work. Yeah, well. Do I want to do it this way? Yeah, I think I do. I always get irritated because there's not enough pipes because they're all getting eaten by the underground. So if I do it this way, then maybe, just maybe, I'll have enough pipes. Maybe. Let's see. 200 now, I'd say. Probably 200 of those as well. So the idea is that every maybe 2 out of 3 go into making the pipes, but then some go dedicated into a box. It might even be more like 3 out of 5 or something, depending on how the swing time and the priority takes over there. But I think that'll work out better. We'll see. We'll see when I start making oil-related stuff and have no idea where everything is. Alrighty. Let's see, that's pipes. We could do these power poles. I'm probably going to wait until we get the medium and large ones, just so I have an idea of what those take. I mean, we could look, I guess. Crafting. So these are totally standalone. But I think, yes, these take the small ones. So we need the steel, copper, and iron. They're another thing to put it in, and then of course the iron sticks. They're another thing potentially to put in here. They need iron sticks, those need iron sticks, and they need to be direct. I might end up putting these iron sticks on a little belt here. And doing it that way. Not sure. I'll wait though. I'm going to wait on those. So I think that's all I want to automate right now. Everything else I'm fine with handcrafting. Just inserters are a nightmare to handcraft too many of. And belts, of course. Yeah. Alright, let's go pick up whatever we have for nanobots. And then we can work on something else. And I think the next thing we need to do is just eat some more trees up here. Thank you, autosave. Actually, let's put a box down with more of this wood in it. Before it fills our inventory up. And then I think what we'll do next is leave some space just for more malliness. And then start working on science. Because science drives everything. Take these out. Copy these over there. That's what I wanted. Okay. So I think we just leave a bit of a gap here. We can start on science over here someplace. Maybe right in here. I should, though, line this up. There. And actually, that's going to be too close because I think I want to do my science minibus again. I liked that idea in the last playthrough, in the production scrap playthrough, that we also used for the MMO event. So I think I'm going to do that again. But red science is the same. 5 seconds to return 1 pack. That's 1 gear, 1 copper plate. So it's 1 gear machine to 10 science machines, just like in vanilla. No changes. Okay, so we'll have, just to kind of remind everyone, we'll have a science belt coming out. And I think this time I'm going to actually pack these in without any space. And just put the power poles kind of where they need to go to power everything. So these need to come out like this. Which means that we need a bus, or a belt of stuff going up here. Which means that copper needs to come in on the inside of this belt so that the gears can be inserted onto the outside of the belt. Do that up there. Save, not that one. Save one belt there. And I think, yeah, like I said, I think I'm going to shift all of this up. At least we can get an idea of what we need. And then the iron can also come in here. And I'll curve the end one in because I'd like to have them like this. Actually, I don't need to do that. I'm doing like that. We can have an iron belt here, a copper belt here, and that'll be it. If we want to do the minibus, let's say we, I don't know that we will, but let's say we end an underground there for some reason. Then I don't want the bus any lower than those 4 blocks, which is perfect, I think. Just put them right there. So I want all this stuff above this line. Turn these off for just now, because I want to see where I want to put this. Maybe we just put it right there. Yeah, I think that's a good place for it, right there. And I see our science has stopped, but I'm kind of okay with it. We didn't really need to pick up and replace all these, but that's okay. Okay, so science is easy. We just do it like that. We need a power pole for each pair. Those are close enough. That, and then we don't need those guys up there at all. I'm aiming again for that 2 science per cycle kind of threshold. Alright, Night Lana, thanks for coming. I'm still aiming for that 2 science per cycle threshold as my starting amount. How much I do kind of long term, I don't know, but that's how much I'm going to do while the base is still a bus. Yeah, we need more iron production. What does it look like over here? Why is it? That's why it starved out. Because we only have 10 miners going. Alright, that's the next thing we need to fix after we get science hooked up. We need more power poles, I see. That'll be 50. That won't last long. Well, I should probably just do that. Gobble up the trees, guys. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And then we need to run power poles across here temporarily until we get big power poles and can run a good power bus. Alrighty, now we have red science in sparing amounts because we need more iron. Let's go. That's what else we should have automated was miners. Let's look at that recipe. Gears, electric motors, and burner mining drills. Burner mining drills are plates, bricks, and motors. I think we need another iron belt going into this assembly so that we're not lumping it all around this one iron belt. How many miners do I have on me? 21. Let's go and put all those down. Well, not all of them. We only need 20 something. Oh, we need some inserters here. That could be part of the problem too. Well, not really. Yeah, you can place the furnaces all you want. I don't mind. Don't like trees in my assemblies. Wow, we've got a lot of furnaces to use. Let's say that was 10. If we put down 10 more, that's 20. Is 24 enough for one side of a belt? Or for one belt? I never can remember. Is it 24 or is it 26? And that's, of course, unboosted, which we don't have those boosts anyway. It is most definitely more than 24. That is 24, right? No. I wonder if I should do a third deconstruction miner. It is 24. I can just place them. Well, I can't place one there. Yeah, we'll place one there, and then we'll place a few over here. No, you don't. You go there. Yeah. And we'll circle this around. A little funnily, but like that. Actually, if I put it like this, then I can force one of these guys onto the other side of the belt, and then it's even. So now that's 28. That should be more than a full belt once it gets all backed up. 30? Is it 30? And welcome, Fry Dot Guy. You're right, it's not full yet. Okay, well, we're going to go with 28. That's close enough. And we could use a little more on the copper, too. How many more do we have left? 3. Right. No sense in all that, Wally. Just put the belt in. Hook it up. Not sure why I did all that. Let's, straighten the curves. Let's see. I would rather have more on this side because of this being imbalanced. In the end, it's not going to matter. Definitely want to automate these guys. Alright. That should fill up most of the belt too. And it's good enough at least for now. Clean all this mess up later. No, don't place all that stuff. Well, actually I don't care. Most of it I don't care about. The thing I care about really is the inserters. And they're already all gone anyway. Alrighty, so I ended up building these too close. Of course. I would like another belt of iron in here. The alternative is to put it here, which actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Most of the problem is just making all that. Oh, that worked. Okay. I think we'll just put it in here. We'll just do this as a splitter. Underground. I'll have another bolt of iron right there. And we'll just turn it in when we need to use it. Like that. So we were going to make something. Oh, miners. Duh. So the miners are gears, electric motors, and burner mining drills. And those are motors, bricks, and plates. Alright, so if we have a gear machine and a electric miner and a burner miner, We can't do that. You need plates. You need plates. Gears. This would be the worst spaghetti mall anybody has ever seen. Don't care. Take 100 of those. Probably need 2 of those. Gears. Miners. Yep, the worst spaghetti mall the world has ever seen. But I don't even want it like that. Do like that. No, I don't like any of this. Stop, 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 stop. You can go back where you were. I have a bunch of junk in my inventory now. I'm going to build it around this belt because... Holy cow. Because I want to have... this be the burner miners. Do a single underground like that. Put this in. Those in. And then we'll have... And I can actually bump that one right up against there for those. Then these. Nope, too far. That. We'll just have a place here of nothing. Maybe. Maybe nothing. Maybe something. You can be gears. That's what you're going to be. You'll need 2 of those. 1 of those. This keeps coming up this way. That. Bricks, you've got iron you need. Like that. We need a box, but only for these. And go 4 stacks of them too. Alright, so maybe a power pole there. Nope. Like that. Yellow inserters almost keep up. We'll upgrade it all to blue eventually. Okay, that looks like that works. And we are out of nanos again. That's more like it. All right. I love it when a plan comes together. I think maybe right here would be a good place to put iron boxes. They just need iron. They don't need a metric ton of iron, but they just need iron. So we'll put it on this side. And go into, ironically, an iron box. And they can fit right in there just super nicely. And a single power pole. That's a good space. Alright. So, let's go back over here and look at science again. Actually, no. Let's go back over to our little starter area and pick up some junk. We can also drop off some of this other junk on the way. Or 1 piece of iron ore. Could have thrown the wood in that chest too. We got this chest we can use. So we pretty much used everything here. Pick this all up. Nanobots, assemble. Coal. Dang coal. Much coal. Oops. And I did the thing. Okay. Alrighty. While we're over here, we might as well pick these up and fill up the coal again. Oh, look, more nanobots. 31 whole nanobots. I like it. That up, pick that up. I'll use all this coal eventually. It will not go to waste. I need less stuff in my inventory. That's what I really need. Or bigger inventory. That would work too. Fill this box up. We did not. You know what? Just do it. Just make them all. We're going to need them in a little bit anyway. Alright. We'll have coal. And 1 random piece of stone. So these burner labs, I want to make into electric labs. For that we need glass. Well. Glass requires sand. If we wanted to make a whole belt of glass and we wanted to be too lazy to calculate it manually. Let's just say. Let's just say we're too lazy to calculate it manually. I just clicked on. Okay. No, you can use those factories for now. Don't have those yet anyway. Yeah, you're not using those. You'll use those. We need 2 yellow belts of stone. Being ground by 30 assemblers into sand, which produces 4 yellow belts of sand if we did it that way, to make 1 yellow belt of glass. Alternatively, this is 1 to 2. Alternatively, we could lay this out a little bit differently. We could have our array of furnaces. Like that-ish. And they'll have a belt of glass coming out of them. Let's see. Let's pin this. There we go. That's what I wanted. They'll have a belt of glass coming out of them. And then on the other side of them, there will be an assembler. Actually, we'll need 2 belts here in the middle. 1 for coal. 1 for glass to come out of. If we did the assemblers like this, these were grinding sand. We could insert like that, the sand into a 1 to 2 ratio, and have the stone coming up like this. I think that would work. And then we mirror it on the other side. And then these will have hole coming in and glass coming out. So like this. That makes sense? Something like that. So let's see where we want to lay this out at. I want the glass to go through this gap as well. I think we only probably want one belt of glass for the bus. So this will be enough. Maybe we reverse this belt like this. We just set this up right here. I mean, why not? This can come out like this. We'll have the stone mined right here for now. Eventually later we can mine... Nope, that's quartz. We can mine this stone. We can train it in from over here. We're going to have to set up trains soon anyway. Because we have this 28 million iron here, but then the next patch of iron is this big one over here, or this small one down here. This one's almost not even worth getting. And then the copper, though, is too far away. And that even might be too far away. So, a lot of stone up there, too. I did put the stone up a little bit higher than I normally would because of the glass and the green circuits and everything. So I think what we'll have to do in a not too distant future episode is actually put in a train line down here someplace and drop it off at a station, maybe in this area someplace, so we can dump ores and stuff in there. We didn't get any mining drills. Alright, I think this is actually a good place to end. Phasian, were you gonna do any streaming tonight? Next time we'll pick right back up where we left off with the glass. We'll get the glass going, and then we can make our electric labs. We can make our green science, and we can get going on more sciences, because we really only have these 1, 2, 3 researches that we can possibly do. I'm not sure what this is for. This is locked for mining space industries. I guess we can do this one too after something. Wow. Oh, that's way after bots. Okay, well, that's not coming anytime soon. So that's basically all we have left for red science. So we'll need the green science anyway, so we'll just go ahead and do that before we proceed on... before we proceed to do the labs, we'll get green science set up. That won't take very long either. So that's our plan for next time. Glass, green science, electric labs, and then whatever's next. Alrighty, so we're going to raid Phasian. He is streaming. I'm going to guess Astroneer. I'm just going to guess. And then... and then we'll be back. I don't know that I'll stream tomorrow. I may. We'll see how it ends up. But we'll definitely be back on Thursday. Whichever day we stream next will, of course, be oxygen not included. And then the... and we'll kind of alternate again. I will have a Saturday stream this week in the late afternoon Eastern U.S. time. So that's, whatever, middle of the evening European time, early afternoon West Coast U.S. time. I'm not sure which game it'll be yet. It may not be the alternate game. It may just be whichever one I feel like doing. So, or whichever one seems like it's in a better place to do. I would like to feature them both, but I also would like to not have both games um, being played in the same stream. I want to kind of focus my streams on one game at a time. So thanks everyone for coming, and we will raid Phasian. Have a good night.